Good Sunday morning to all y'all Facebook followers. Just wanted to show you a picture of my beautiful little Bethany Baptist Church on the Heath River Falls Road and invite you to come and or either listen online. It's under Bethany Andalusia and we start at 10:45. Hey, good morning y'all. Look what I've got. Isn't that beautiful? Listen, I went out in the backyard and you know some flowers are so tiny you can hardly see them. And some are weeds, but to me, weeds are beautiful. Matter of fact, I dropped my white one. Let me get it. I think this came from a little bulb. It's just a little tiny thing. But what I like to do in the early spring when these come out is pick me a tiny little bouquet and put it in a tiny little vase or a little tiny jar. And so today I got this little girl thing right here. It's got a little basket. And I've got my water down in there, and I'm going to put it. This is the one I told you about the other day. That's the oxalis. That's a little piece of rosemary. These are woods violets. They just grow wild here in Alabama. And this they call goat grass. I don't know what the real name of it is. It's got a little tiny yellow flower on the end of it. You can see how little it is. It's probably akin to the clover because it's got little shamrock leaves on it. So I'm going to take these right here and I'm going to put them in this little bitty thing right here, and I'm going to put them in my kitchen window because that's where I stay all the time anyway, and I can look at them and enjoy them. These tiny beautiful little things. You know, some people think you got to have a giant big bouquet to enjoy something. Well, that is not so. The Lord makes all kind of beauty just all around us. It's just that we step right over it and we don't see it. We don't even look. And all his beauty that he puts out here for us to see with our eyes and smell and just look at it. Isn't that pretty? Well, I'm going to put it in my kitchen window and I'm going to show you something else. And I'll get back with you tonight when I cook this. I'm not going to cook it right now, but I'm going to cook for supper. I got me a fever blister, so I don't want to touch it. But anyway, my friend brought me this. Julie Wells just brought it to me. This is kale. And she told me what to do. She said, what you need to do is put your little olive oil in your skillet. Put you some garlic in there and a little pepper if you want to, and that sort of thing. And I think I might even put a few onions. You know how I am about onions. And I am going to kind of just stir fry this for my supper. I've already had something for lunch, so I don't need it. She said that she cuts that old vein right there out and just stir fries it, kind of lets it wilt down, kind of like a wilted lettuce. And then she brought me this. This is arugula. And I've got some little tomatoes in the refrigerator, so I make me a little arugula salad. Isn't that pretty? She grew them from seed in her backyard. She's got a little raised bed, and she grew this. And she called this morning and said, "Would you like some?" I said, "I certainly would." She said, "Well, I'm on my way. I got my grandboy, and we're going to the park, so I'm going to stop and bring you that." I said, "That sounds great." So she did. Anyway, I'm going to put this over there in my kitchen window. Y'all can watch me do that. I'm going to put it right here where I can see it. Right there. I've been washing some dishes and cups and such today. All right, y'all. And a shout out to some barbecue. I think it was BB's or... now I'm trying to think where I even saw it on there. Anyway, it was 3 cute girls in there, and somebody walked in and said they were from Andalusia. It was somewhere in Kentucky. And everybody just started getting all excited and everything. But anyway, I'll see y'all tonight when I stir fry my kale. And kale's good for you too. Bye, y'all. Well, I fixed that kale, but I want some cornbread with mine. And I'm just going to do a little skillet just for me. So I'm going to make the hot water cornbread tonight. And I've already shown y'all how to do that. I've got my eye on, and I'm going to put olive oil in the bottom of it. That looks probably like a tablespoon. That's not enough. So I knew it wouldn't be. So I got my other out. I'm going to put me a little bit more in it. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Maybe another tablespoon. I like plenty of olive oil in mine. I think it tastes good. You could probably fix this with another kind of oil, but the olive oil has such a good flavor that I like it. So I've got a couple of tablespoons, and this is a little skillet. Y'all see, it's probably a 6-inch. I've got my eye turned on high. All right, so come over here and I'll show you what we're gonna do over this way. While that oil is getting really hot, I'm gonna get me some cornmeal. And what I wanna do is I wanna use the White Lily self-rising for this kind of cornbread. So I'm gonna get this much, that's a 1/4 of a cup. I'm gonna put it in. Because like I say, it's just me. And you're supposed to put hot water in it. So what I've done before I turned over the video is I said, well, I'm gonna get over here and turn this water on so it can be getting hot. And when it gets really, really super hot, just put a little bit in there, not much. I'm gonna turn it down so I can kind of judge what I'm doing. I don't think that's gonna be enough though. Let me put in a 1/2 cup. I'm just gonna do a 1/2 cup. I've got my oven preheated. I put in 1 more 1/4, so that's a 1/2 cup. I've got my oven preheated to 500 degrees, okay? This is hot water that I'm putting in it. Real hot. Now, you stir it up, and I'm gonna show y'all the consistency of it, because I don't know how much to tell you to put in it. So, let me see how that looks. You're supposed to have it a little bit on the runny side. That's not quite runny enough. That'll be. Okay, so you just stir it up. See how it looks. This is gonna be good with my kale. All right, I'm gonna come back, get you back over here, and we're gonna see that smoking skillet. See how the skillet is smoking? All right, I'm gonna take the skillet off the eye. I got this beautiful new chopping block that a special man made for me. His wife said he had a shop after breakfast every morning. He goes out there and works in it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Big, thick. All right, so you put this right here, and I am going to put my cornmeal in it. Here's what it sounds like. I usually make this in those little divided skillets, but I didn't tonight because it's just me. So anyway, see, it goes up like that, and I'm gonna put it on now. On 500 degrees, it's preheat. I've got that off. And I'm gonna go over here and wash my kale while that's cooking. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here's my kale. I'm fixing to wash it now. I'm gonna let it run under this water real good. And Julie said to pull off that part, just pull. And you get that old stem off, and all you got left is your pretty leaf. And wash them off real good. Well, that one's got a big old stem, hasn't it? Kale is real good for you because it's a dark, leafy vegetable. And all they say the more colorful the vegetable, the better they are for you. So I should be getting a lot of vitamins tonight. Looks like she's already washed these things. There's no grit or dirt on them that I can feel. And that's a long stem. Let me wash this one off. Y'all, I saw my first snake of the season today. I was coming in the back door, and he was laying right by the back door. And he would have run in if I took my foot and kind of pushed him out of the way. He ran on off. He was just an old oak snake. You know, they're good to have around because they eat mice and that kind of stuff. So I just kind of told him to scoot on over, and I came in the house, and he went on and hid behind some kind of crop that I had on the back porch. So I imagine he's glad of that I didn't kill him. I used to catch them a lot, and especially when William was here, my grandson. When he was little, he used to love for me to catch a snake. He'd play with him or that kind of stuff. Then we'd let him go. Take him down to the barn, let him go where the mice are. All right, I got that done. That is some pretty kale. See? Let's go over here. Let's go over here and kind of cut it up a little bit, and I'm gonna put some. I'm going to get me a knife and cut this up. Now, let me get a skillet. I'm gonna stir fry it. We just put a little olive oil in that too, and we just be olive oiled up tonight, won't we? Okay, I didn't put maybe a tablespoon in that because I didn't want very much. I'm gonna cut this up, and I'm gonna cut me a garlic clove to go in it. That'll be good. I can get it started. This is a nice fresh one. There it comes. There it comes. There it comes. Just got to get that old skin off where you can get in there to it. I think I'm gonna do 2 tonight. I love garlic. Cut the ends off of the garlic, the fresh garlic like that. I'm sure y'all already know that. And then there's an old skin on the outside. You just pull it off. And you cut garlic up real small. But garlic burns easily in oil, so I'm not going to be able to cook it, but just a scoot. Just to start the flavors going, and then I'm going to immediately put my kale in there. And a little salt. And that good olive oil, so that should be delicious. My Uncle Pickens that lives down the road, he passed away several years ago, but he used to grow his own garlic. I tried, but I don't think my area was sunny enough to grow it, so much for that. I'm interested to see if any of y'all have raised beds, and if you do, tell me kind of a little bit about it. I'm kind of thinking about getting me one and putting it in the backyard so I can just grow a few little things that I want to grow. And I think that would be good. I can just go out there and pick me a tomato or whatever. All right, so here's my garlic. Let's get you down a little bit where you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to chip it up real fine, and I'm fixing to put it over there in that olive oil. Okay. It's dark outside, it's nighttime, but I'm not going to put this on till in the morning. I'm not going to post it till in the morning, so you'll get to see it in the morning. That'll be Sunday morning. You're going to be able to see it. In the morning, I'm going to put it on there. And when I do put it on there, let me go ahead and remind you, y'all can come to Bethany Baptist Church out on the Heath River Falls Road. Or if you live in a different state and you can't come, but you want to watch our service, and you can watch it this Sunday and next Sunday, because next Sunday will be Easter. And we'll be celebrating Christ raising from the dead, his crucifixion, and as he lives today. All right, I'm going to take this out now. I hope I didn't wash too much. I imagine it'll cook down some, though. I'm going to chop it up. Let me turn my eye on over here a little bit. I've still got a little bit of that onion that was left from the other day. I need to put it in there. This looks so good. I'm so glad that Julie and Tony brought it to me. Thank y'all if you're watching. Gives me something good to eat. All right. I'm going to put a little bit more in there. I think that's probably enough for me. I'll put a little bit more. I don't want to run out. I'm kind of hungry. Okay. And let's see. I think I'll put you over here where the skillet is, and you can watch over here. We just keep moving back and forth in here, don't we? All right, here's our little bit of garlic in there. Let me get me something to stir with over here. Stir with this. I've also got an onion I could put in it. Let's see how the bread's looking. Not quite ready. Okay, that's getting nice and hot. This weekend, well, it's tonight, Saturday. They had the Rattlesnake Rodeo in Opp, Alabama. That's just 15 miles down the road. I did not go this year, but I have been many times. And anyway, some of my guests at the Cottle House, they decided they were going to go. I haven't talked to them, but I'll hear in the morning when I go over there. They'll tell me about it. They serve fried rattlesnake. It kind of looks like a chicken nugget. Whoop! I think it turned you over, didn't it? There we go. I've always loved greens. I like collard greens, turnip greens, mustard greens, and you got that rape. It's really good. It's a green. I love cabbage. I love anything green. See how that's cooking down now? I'm gonna put a little bit of salt on it. Get it out. I'm not going to put much on. I don't need any, but I'm going to put just a tad. There we go. Alright, that's all you do. It's got that good olive oil in it, and the garlic in it. A little salt. And let's check it. Let me check the bread again. Just about ready. Just about ready. I'll be back in a minute when it gets ready. Okay, I think these are ready. I cooked them about 4 more minutes after I turned y'all off. They look pretty tender to me. I'm going to put them right here on my plate. It looks good. All right, I'm going to get out our, see? I'm going to get out our cornbread. Just a little bitty pan for Brenda. I'm going to put it on here and just eat what I want to of it. Y'all don't laugh. I can hear you now. I hear y'all. You know what you're saying? You're saying, Brenda, you know you can't eat that whole cornbread. Well, I can tell you this much. Whatever I don't eat, I'll eat it tomorrow with milk and bread. Where you crumble cornbread in there. But that looks good. And turn my oven off. Bye. I'm going to eat some. Talk to you in a little bit. I mean tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, listen. If you hadn't ordered your cookbook, get on that phone and order that thing. Okay? Bye.